your podcast is called Bob Does Sports,
Yeah.
right? It's not really a lot of other sports.
I know.
Was that planned, or is that just something that ended up happening because
So-
people love you so much?
Yeah, we kind of find it funny now because now it's kind of like a spoof that like it's Bob Does Sports, but all we play is
It's
golf.
golf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But originally with Bob Does Sports, what it was meant to be is we were going to go to different stadiums and do kind of like man on the street type stuff. Like we went to like Bills Mafia, like a Bills game,
Yeah.
Ole Miss game, and we would like interview different fans coming in and like kind of document the overall experience, which was good. The problem was, you didn't really have control of what the fans would say, and like we didn't feel in control of the content because you don't know how good the stuff is going to be, the interviews are going to be and whatnot. And it wasn't sustainable because like we couldn't go to a different venue every single week and pump out a video. We tried to do 4 videos a month. It wasn't sustainable to where
Right.
golf, we're able to go out for 18 holes. We do 1 video on the front 9, 1 video on the back 9. We leave that day with 2 videos there to where we're able to pump it out. And the more we pumped golf content out, the more we realized like that's what was hitting. So that's what we just kept peppering them with.
So it was just a consistency of I'm able to do this niche, like that one thing.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
those videos are what was hitting the hardest. And then I think what people really enjoyed too, me and Joe were always like, well, we're not we're terrible golfers. Like, are they going to be? As it turns out, people like seeing the average Joe golf.
Are
you
you
know what I
terrible?
mean? I wouldn't say terrible, Jarvis, but I should be better than I am for how much I do it for a living now. To
Right,
where
right.
I just can't figure it out.
I am terrible.
It's so hard,
The attention
man.
to detail is crazy.
It's a brutal game.
I tell you what, all my best friends are heavy into golf. Like, they have coaches, they go and they play every day. And I just, I'm a basketball guy.
Yeah.
So I'll rather cross somebody up and take them to the basket than sit.
Yeah.
It's just so difficult for me. Like, I don't have the time. I feel like you have to put in a lot of hours to be like serviceable.
Yeah, and one day you think you have it figured out, you go out, you play a good round, you're like, I got it. Like, I get it. You come back that next day, disaster. Like, you just never know what you're going to it's vicious, man.
No 2 shots are the same.
No.
How do you get used to playing 18? I played 9 the other day. I felt like I was going to die by the end of the day. I was so tired.
It's a long
That's a long haul.
Yeah. Whereas too, like I'm not a big I'm not a stickler about pace of play and moving fast, but at the same time, you do want to play with guys that somewhat move fast because it takes up your full day.
Yep.
I mean, by the time you leave to the course, by the time you play and you maybe go out to eat, get back, like it's
5.
a full day.
Yes.
To where you do got to move it, get it moving to some degree, but I've learned to just love it.
So you're up early doing that.
Yeah.
You're not like later in the day, always up early?
Sometimes we play later, but to be honest, now I'm so used to it. Like even like with us filming, we have it down pretty well now to where like we know we go out, we do our intro, we knock it out. The camera guys know where to go and how to keep it flowing to where we're able to kind of get it cranking now.